Hi again, everyone. Scott Player Pop Cult Fan here, and it's October, which means Halloween is in a few weeks, and it is a perfect time to talk about horror films, and I have seen a lot of horror films. I have an entire collection of horror films dedicated to this entire shelf here, and I'm going to try and show you guys most of them. So, let's get down to it. Now, let's see. So, for those of you wondering, what's my favorite horror movie? Like, my number one favorite. It's this bad boy right here. Psycho. Yes, the original Alfred Hitchcock thriller, Psycho, which is a black and white film about Norman Bates and how this movie impacted the genre, and it's basically like the first example of a slasher film, and it's great. It's an amazing movie, and the direction is great. All the different camera angles, the acting, just the actors themselves, everything about this movie is flawless. I love Psycho, and of course there's all the sequels that came out, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4, The Beginning, and of course the Gus Van Sant bleh remake. So there's those movies. And then of course there's my other favorites that I've talked about previously before on this channel. Of course, the Chucky movies, Child's Play, the original Child's Play, and then there's I have this little collection of the next 4 films. Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Curse of... Well, not Curse. I have Curse in this box right here, Curse of Chucky. And then, of course, there's a new film coming out tomorrow. Yes, Cult of Chucky, the newest film, comes out tomorrow. I am looking forward to watching that. And when I watch that, I'm going to give you guys my review of Cult of Chucky as soon as I watch it. I think it's coming out on Netflix tomorrow, so when I watch it on Netflix tomorrow, I will review it for you guys, so look forward to that. Alright, that's my Chucky movies. So, what else do we got here? We of course have the Scream movies. I have all 4. Scream, yeah. Also really good movies, very self-aware, but also get kind of lackluster in the last couple of movies. There's the Hatchet trilogy. Not everyone knows about these movies, but I like these movies. They are guilty pleasures of mine. Yeah, guilty pleasures. They're funny and they're very gory. Alright, let's see. There's also, of course, the classic Halloween franchise. I have all the movies right here. It's a major... let's see. This is all the movies. Showing all that. Alright, that's that. And of course, there's Friday the 13th. I have the first 8 movies in this box. And then I have Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah. And Jason X. Yeah, Jason X. And the reboot. So there's those movies. And of course there's Evil Dead. Evil Dead. I have the first 3 movies, the original trilogy, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. And of course the remake. Got those movies. These movies are definitely some of the best movies, in my opinion. Very good practical effects and all that. And of course, there's a more modern franchise like The Conjuring. I had the first 2 Conjuring movies and Annabelle, which is... And of course, there's Insidious. The Insidious movies, with a new film coming out. Also, there's also Annabelle Creation that came out not that long ago, a few months ago actually. And there's these movies. The Insidious movies. There's a 4th film coming out in January, so next year technically, but in a few months actually, so that's cool. And of course, the original Exorcist, a classic in every way. And of course, there's the Poltergeist movies. I've seen the remake. Didn't buy it. That's my review. And of course, there's another kind of modern franchise, but also kind of old in a way. Saw, which has a new movie, by the way, coming out. So it's technically still new. I mean, well, there's a new movie coming out, Jigsaw. So I have all the movies. I have all the Saw movies. I've seen them all. I like the first two movies. The other ones are okay. And let's see. There's also the Leprechaun movies. Leprechaun. Yeah. Leprechaun. One could argue that there could be a Chucky vs. Leprechaun crossover. I could see that happening, but not at all, hopefully, because that would be interesting, but also at the same time kind of, I don't know. We'll see about that if that ever happens. Then, of course, there's the Texas Chainsaw franchise. Yeah. Texas Chainsaw. I have most of the movies. There's, of course, another movie that has just come out. Ugh. Let's see. There's Paranormal Activity. I don't have the last one that came out. It was like the last film that came out in the franchise. Paranormal Activity 6. What was it called again? I forget. But Paranormal Activity. These movies. Yeah. Those. And then, of course, we have another classic franchise here. Nightmare on Elm Street. Booyah. Look at this bad boy collection. And I have the crossover Freddy vs. Jason right below the remake. Yeah. There's the Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger. Very classic character. And there's, of course, another modern franchise that so far has 3 movies. Jeepers Creepers. The third film has, I believe, just come out in theaters, only for one night, though. I think the third film, Jeepers Creepers 3, is getting a TV release on the Sci-Fi Channel, so that'll be cool. So, let's see, what else do I got here? I have the Carrie movies. Yeah, Carrie, the Stephen King story that was adapted at least 3 times. That's the original 70s film with Sissy Spacek, I believe that's her name. Yeah, the original Carrie. Then there was a TV movie that came out. And the 2013 remake, which I thought was decent. Some people don't think this movie is completely unnecessary. I think otherwise. I think this is a decent film. I thought it was competently made. The original film, I mean, I like the original film, but at the same time, I don't know. I like this one. I don't know. I'm not sure what people's problems are with this one. I like this movie. I think it's decent. So, Carrie movies. What else do we got? I have the original Omen movie. There's of course, The Shining, another classic Stephen King story adapted into a very amazing movie with Jack Nicholson. So yeah. And there's, of course, the Alien movies. Of course, including Prometheus and... yeah. Alien movies. All the Alien movies I have. It's a massive collection. Booyah. Look at those bad boy movies. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. I have... See No Evil. I don't think everyone knows about these movies, but I like these movies. They're slasher films. More modern. Kind of like the Hatchet movies. Let's see, what else do we got here? Have... The Collection. I like these movies. They're kind of like the Saw movies in a way. Let's see. I have a lot of horror films. God damn. I have Wrong Turn. I have the first film. And let's see. I also have the Amityville movies, which are being... here we go, here's one. I have this one, Skeleton Key. This one's pretty good. I like this one. And Woman in Black. Just being covered. Here we go. Got the 2 Woman in Black movies. These are pretty good. I like the one with Daniel Radcliffe. It's the first one. These are pretty good. And even though this one isn't necessarily a horror film, this one's really good too. Another classic Hitchcock film, Vertigo. Yeah. Oh, right. I love these movies too. Final Destination. If I can get them out of here. Here we go. Final Destination. There's the first 4 movies in this box, and the 5th Final Destination movie in this box. So yeah. Another classic franchise that's quite modern. I have... Oh, come on, get out of here. I have this. The Invisible Man. I also have, I have the same kind of box for, like, Dracula and Frankenstein. So, but I kind of like this one better. I like The Invisible Man. I also like Creature from the Black Lagoon. I also have that. Classic movies of the 30s and 40s and 50s. Because the Creature from the Black Lagoon and its 2 sequels came out in the 50s. So there's that. And I think that's mostly all the horror films I have. So yeah, that is a massive collection. And of course, there's the TV shows as well, like Bates Motel, my favorite TV show right now. There's of course Dexter, that's also a TV show. I have the first 2 seasons. I need to work on getting more of them. But I have seen the entirety of Dexter's on Netflix, so I've seen all of that. So that is my massive horror movie collection. And wow, that is a lot. And I am ready to start watching them again to get ready for Halloween and this month. And I'm excited for tomorrow because Cult of Chucky comes out. And oh my goodness, that is a lot of horror films I just showed you guys. And there's still a lot more out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. That will be it for this massive video. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye everyone. Peace.